Hey, how's it going, guys? CoreData here. Welcome back to our video. Today we're playing some more Elder Scrolls Legends and we're taking a look at Midrange Guildsworn. Another mid-range blue deck because that's all I can fucking play anymore. Please, send help. So yeah, today we're taking a look at another mid-range blue deck. Another mid-range blue, red, yellow deck, which are like the three most well-represented colors on my channel. I swear to God, these are the only colors I fucking play anymore. But yeah, we're taking a look at mid-range. Well, mid-range, rage, whatever you want to say. Basically, we're just a big old mid-range pile that wants to end games with Unstoppable Rage, which is my favorite card in the game, so naturally a video dedicated to this card was inevitable in the grand scheme of things. I don't want to talk too much about the deck list. It's a fairly standard mid-range list. If you've watched any of my previous videos regarding like any mid-range blue, yellow, or red decks, it's essentially just that. The only differences in this deck being mainly the fact that we're running mid-range, or not mid-range, Jesus, mid-range is the only word in my head anymore, it's all I can think about. Like I said, send help. But because we are a mid-range rage deck, we are running Guildsworn Oathman to give us access to Improvised Weapon, which is a zero-cost item that gives the creature breakthrough, to help us set up better on-curve rage plays, which against other mid-range or aggro decks allows us to close the games out pretty quickly and pretty consistently. Other than that, we're a relatively standard mid-range list, naturally. Some people are probably going to be wondering why I'm not running Ravenous Hunger. Ravenous Hunger is a fine card, you can run it if you feel like it. I chose to cut it. Again, I've been playing against a lot of Ebonheart this season. Ebonheart absolutely eats things like Hunger alive. You play it before your rage turns. But it's seen from anywhere between like 1 and 2 copies per deck, so make cuts wherever you feel that's necessary. Crown Quartermaster, again, fine card. I don't think we really want it in this list. Varen Aquilarios is another solid choice if you want to run that over the Black Dragon. I just wanted to run the Black Dragon instead, as it's a beefier body on turn 5. The 5 attack and the banishing, or the discarding effect, is pretty helpful currently. A lot of decks don't want to be losing some of their key cards, at least currently. Other than that, like I said, relatively standard list. We are running Thaden to give us card draw later on, because most of our creatures are quite chunky in the health department. But other than that, relatively standard list. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and shout out to everyone, because we did hit 500 subscribers in the last video, so that's pretty fucking sick. That was like the main goal I'd set out for myself when I started making content, so sky's the fucking limit, boys. Realistically, I don't expect to grow much more than this before the game finally dies, but yeah, shout out to everyone who's been along for the ride. Appreciate you. Anyway, without further ado, on to some games. Alright, game 1 versus D-Snipe on Battle Mage. Could be Invade, could be Aggro Battle Mage. It's pretty late into the season. It's, at time of recording, the 30th. So, resets in a day or two, which means people grinding ladder right now are going to be playing either pretty aggressive decks or super control-y decks. Just Invade, I think Channel Storm is better. I don't think I want to keep Harpy, but I might have to just have a turn 2 play, especially when they're on the ring. So I think this is reasonable. We'll find Daggerfall Mage as well, which is really, really good for turn 3. And a Rapid Shot. The hand is super solid. I'm really happy with this. Okay, Dagger Battle Mage. The Harpy Keep, I think, was correct then. So we Shackle Deal it just to prevent a little bit of damage. We get the trade next turn. We can develop Daggerfall Mage into the Shadow Lane, which makes trades really bad for him. Okay, so he is going to break a rune next turn. So I take 7 next turn. I go to 21. I still think I developed this Daggerfall. Because if he Harpies it, I have access to Channel Storm and Rapid Shot. Channel Storm just cleanly kills this this Initiate. Second Initiate. Not ideal. Second Initiate is not ideal. Another Relit as well. Christ. Higher Defenders are really helpful top deck though, at least. Also, sorry if I sound tired, it's pretty late when I'm recording this. So I am kinda tired. We're probably gonna get Battle Maced. Crushing Blow. Try deal it. Yeah. Alright, I can full clear. The ability to full clear here is super helpful. The question is, do I want to save this? I can full clear. My problem is I lose my... Yeah, I lose my Cloud Rest in the exchange. I can save the Cloud Rest, but I take an extra 2. I think I full clear. I think losing the Cloud Rest is fine. I have Profiteer to rebuild next turn. I think that's fine. He's on to 1 card in hand. We can slowly start dragging ourselves back into this game with a Profiteer. Force him to play into field lane. Makes him a little bit easier to answer. We can also ward the Profiteer. I'm not too keen on dealing damage to him just yet. He holds it, so it's probably like a Scimitar, if I had to guess.
Preparations have been made.
Just ward, gain the health. We are 100% on the defensive line here. Alright. Play Alfie because it's 2 bodies and a guard. Just maximizing that health gain. While we slowly build towards our lethal. The big issue is if he floods Shadow Lane. But I do have access to... Never mind. He just concedes. Fair enough. I was going to say we have access to a pair of forked bolts hidden inside in our Oathmans for extra clearance if we needed it, but didn't matter. Feels good, man. A spell sword. Could be Drum Crab. Might also be tokens. I think either way executes a really good keep here.
Greetings, citizen.
Greetings, citizen.
Rusted Hand's a little bit clunky, but we can...
Fortune favor me.
It's not terrible. No ring, though, again.
All can be had for the right price.
I will execute that 100%. 2 cards is a lot. I'd rather him not have that. It looks to be tokens.
The Mages Guild
Yeah.
this one a home.
Tis.
Gave this one a home. This one will never forget that. My poor
Cradle Crush Giant is looking
eyes.
very, very spicy. Probably gonna get pit lined though, if I had to guess.
Give no quarter.
This one can be counted
Give no
upon.
quarter.
This one can be counted upon.
Pit lion.
Step and strike.
Oh, not bad.
Good.
Alright, that's fine.
Too slow.
I think I silenced this. I'm pretty sure I silenced that.
By Arcade's beard, stay back.
I can trade into it and then a turn or 2 from now I get to Cradle Crush it. Clear the line. I take this trade preemptively 100% of the time.
Did you hear that?
Unless he guards. Which I'm guessing is what he's gonna do.
Give no quarter.
This one can be counted upon.
Because we're getting absolutely disgusting Cradle Crush value.
Watch and learn.
Nothing will stop Khajiit. Come, do my bidding.
We're Cradle Crushing this, I think, right?
To oblivion with you.
So take this trade.
Two.
Kill this. Get Luzra down.
No, that's not right.
Guildsworn Apprentice.
Fighter's Guild stands ever ready.
Phalanx is a great defensive tool for our following turns after a Cradle Crush.
All can be had.
Give no quarter.
This one can be counted upon.
Give no quarter.
Is he gonna value trade to Luzra? Oh, he is.
Nothing will stop Khajiit.
A little distraction might prove useful.
Alright. This is a disgusting Cradle Crush.
Your fear betrays you.
Do I want to keep this alive? Nah. I don't think we need the Pilferer. This is probably going to be game. God, fucking love Cradle Crush Giant.
We'll hold no matter what.
Yeah, that's fine.
Who goes?
Midnight Sweep, sure.
Awaiting your command.
Alright. How badly do I need to keep this execute? Do I even need it? I don't think I need it.
Hardly a challenge.
I think this is better spent on like a 5th Legion trainer. So I'm gonna hold it. I could execute this for value.
Behold.
Again, I don't think I need to.
Never give ground.
We're just gonna turtle up, I think, for the next couple of turns. We have Belligerent Giant to deal with a potential Divine Fervor. And we're still at a very comfortable health total, so I don't think we're in any danger of dying. Reinforcements, sure.
Your order. How can I serve?
We have a Hive Defender. This is probably going to beat Fervor then,
They'll never get the best of us.
if I had to guess. I could Dawnbreaker now preemptively, but I don't think I really care, because I can just Belligerent Giant and execute to get rid of the Fervor and the remaining creature. I'm pretty sure the left card is Fervor, yeah.
Of the sky, guide us. No.
Soldiers, report.
How can I serve? No.
I could have actively played around it, yeah.
Well fought.
I could have actually played around it, but I also wanted to play around him top decking Javelin. Or Imprison, which would have blown me out even harder if I had committed the Dawnbreaker. Either way, pretty good. Alright, game 3. Against Assassin. Probably Burn. Also a 3rd game in a row without the ring. For 2 videos running. Feels good, man. I think I keep the Rapid Shot just potentially for pinging off wards on Wardcrafter. We're probably going to be playing the Temple Conjurer for no value in turn 2. At this rate, just to get a body on board. Skaven changes that. Skaven is just super good next turn.
This day is mine.
Sure. Play Warcrafter. Sick top deck. I can take the trade. I also have access to Rapid Shot Skaven next turn.
Honorless insects.
Yeah.
Dare face me?
That's going to be Rapid Shot Skaven.
This might be handy.
Oh, 100% Rapid Shot Skaven.
Your blood will spill.
They will perish.
Ooh, double Profiteer. Spicy. Big spice. Alright. We're probably not going to see a rage kill this video at this rate. Maybe we will, we'll see. Prankster. All 3 Profiteers.
Blood and fate.
Face me, you dog.
Preparations have been made.
We'll get the first of the 3 fucking Profiteers down. Christ. What is this end?
Care to make a friendly wager?
Alright. I don't think I can avoid him drawing cards here, so that's fine. I'm probably just going to drop... I could drop Phalanx. He's going to drop to 5 cards in hand next turn. I could Abner Tharn and just shackle the 4-3. Or I could develop my my damage. I could also Abner and just Skaven. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Do I just ignore Shadowlane? I don't think I can fully ignore Shadowlane, so I will commit a little bit to this. I just don't think I can fully ignore Shadowlane here. Because I can play a second Profiteer and a Phalanx next turn. Crushing blows it, that's fine.
You bet on the wrong side.
Ignores it, goes face. Absolutely Jim Dandy.
Lord, Mother, and Wizard, I see their strategy.
Blood and
Take this
fate.
trade. Trade over that.
You are not worthy.
I can bounce this, set up the Belligerent Giant. Or I can play a Profiteer and get a Phalanx down. Because if he has the what's it, the Betray thing that deals 2, the Betray Bolt, I take 7. That takes 3 mana, he's down to 4. I'm just gonna Belligerent bounce it, force a Bolt out of him. Force a Bolt, and then I threaten to kill him with Rage. If he overcommits. Spikes me. How much damage is on board? 7, 4, 11, 15, 20. I have exactly 20 damage. Yeah, I think it's time to start dropping Broom Profiteers and try to heal. I could also attempt to keep this House Kinsman off the board by just bouncing stuff. Because I can play Abner Tharn.
Hope to outwit me.
Of course I'm on your side.
I will have your head.
My last battlefield.
I'll drop him to 16. I'm gonna encant. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. I can Broom a heal for 2. He's at 8 mana. The most he can deal to me, I think, is 8. If the most he can deal is 8. I could also just get Abner Tharn now, but I think Bruma and Elfique is probably better.
Preparations have been made.
I think the most he can deal next turn is 8, right? Realistically. I think this could be wrong. I probably could have Encanoed this. But Encanoing gives him another card. I could have also Abner Tharn bounced it by triggering the Belligerent effect. That was the other option. I think this line of play is better because it puts me out of range of pretty much everything. At least I think it does. Because Blood Sacrament is 4. He has to sack a creature. Bolts are only 4. Everything else only deals like 2 damage. Alright. Really sure of this game. Can I skip runes here? Go to 9. I potentially die to double bolt.
You are not worthy.
Alright, we got him.
Well fought.
Just trying to think if there's any way I could play around double bolting. Alright, either way, we got there. GG. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. The deck is a lot of fun. It's just mid-range. It's my fucking favorite thing to play. It's mid-range with Unstoppable Rage, even fucking better. Sorry if I sound like really quiet and really off. I am pretty tired, and I honestly am feeling a little bit under the weather recently. So hopefully you guys don't mind that too much. A little bit more soft-spoken today because of that. But yeah, the deck is really, really solid. The ability to just end games with Rage is always really attractive to me just as a player. It's a really dumb, fun card for me. But overall, as far as mid-range decks go, I think this is another really solid one. Similar to the mid-range Decklist I covered last week. If you want another solid climbing option, and you don't want to like play aggro, or you don't want to play super control decks, this is a really solid middle ground to settle on. You have the ability to go either way with it, which is something I really like. I really do love the flexibility of these mid-range decks, especially in these colors. Like I said, mid-range Battle Mage, mid-range Mage, that kind of thing. They're like decks I really do enjoy playing. Mid-range Blue, especially with access to Wardcrafter, Harpies, Elfic Conjurer, being just an insane, it's just an insane card. It's just can't really go wrong with it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.